Hey everybody, thank you so much for listening to this Count Out Network podcast. Before we get to it, I want to talk about our new Patreon that we have started. It is on patreon.com/countoutpod. We're very excited about it and very excited for all the things to you. Now, we're a small network here, and so, we're trying our best to raise our profile and do better things and bring more fun and enjoyment to the wrestling community, wrestling fun. Remember that? So we're doing our best to get there, but we need your help along the way to help bring us up even more. So that's where the Patreon comes in. It's just a little bit of support that you can throw, some money our way to the podcast that we have. Ring Post Radio, Your Dose of Death, How to Talk to Your Friend About Wrestling, Independent Waters, shows of that nature, Okada Shorts. That Patreon is something that we will do. And of course, as a thank you for that support from you, that money is going to go to great people, to good causes, to those people that are doing great stuff for our podcast network. But as a thank you, we got great stuff for you. So we got 3 tiers on this Patreon. Again, patreon.com/countoutpod. The first tier is the support tier. It's just $3 a month. That's not bad at all. That's so simple and easy, you won't even see it leave your bank account. And of course, in there, you'll just get a straight up thank you from us, a shout out on all of our podcasts, thanking you for your support. And you'll also be able to join that Content a Month club. So what that club is every month we will release one piece of audio, one piece of video, whatever it may be, for the support tier, for the $3 tier that is typically behind the $5, maybe even the $10 tier of the Patreon. So you'll be able to get that just for $3. You'll get that content for $3 every single month, and at the end of the month, they'll go back behind the other tiers. But if you want it all the time, you can, of course, get it in the Kayfabe and Shoot tiers. The Kayfabe tier is $5, where you'll get that thank you, and that's where you'll find all of our wrestling-related content, like the new show from Ring Post Radio. Ryan hasn't seen anything, of course, that's me. It's the show where I embarrass myself by admitting to the world matches that I had never seen, and me and Scotty Edwards from Ring Post Radio watch it along with you. Again, that's Ryan hasn't seen anything. And in that tier as well, you get the old content from the old network membership, along with special Discord access as well. So go check out the Kayfabe tier. That's only $5. And in the $10 tier, this is the most expensive tier, the Shoot tier, you get that thank you. You get all that older content. You'll get all those Kayfabe tier goodies of wrestling-related shows. But this is where you also get our non-wrestling-related content. If you really want to hang out with us, this is where it is. And you can do that through our monthly Jackbox Party Pack games with the whole Count Out family. Maybe not the whole Count Out family, whoever's available, I guess. But with the Count Out family, you can join along with us and play along if possible. And of course, you also get our current running show. It's a D&D show, Cantrips and Clotheslines, where you can follow the adventures of Andre, the Pebble, John Meowxley, May Duskmere, and of course, our wonderful DM, Jared Luthi. Some great content, some great shows there, all on our Shoot tier, $10. Again, go to patreon.com/countoutpod and join the Count Out Network Patreon today. Any of the tiers, we'd be very thankful. It's all going to good podcasters, and they would all very much appreciate it as well. So if you can go and donate and go put money into the Patreon, you'll get some great content out of it, I'm sure you. So definitely go check that out. We'd very much appreciate it. Now let's get back to the show. You're listening to a Count Out podcast.
Hey everybody, it's Amanda.
And I'm Ashley.
And just a heads up, I'm laying down, so if you hear snoring, it's because I passed out from this 100-degree weather that I live in.
I swear to God, Amanda, if you fall asleep, that's it.
That's it? You're gonna pull the plug on the whole operation?
Yeah.
Listen, I know I suck right now. I am not a good podcast partner, but this is not me. This isn't Amanda with a new job that she doesn't have under control yet.
It's fine. It'll get better.
It will get better.
We're going to a wrestling show this weekend.
We are going to a wrestling show. We get to see Warhorse.
I know, fucking Warhorse.
Is it weird that I want a Warhorse makeup it?
Oh, you could, but it's gonna be hot and it's gonna melt.
It's just gonna melt everywhere. And
Um,
we get Brody King.
yeah, and Hiromu.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, the little cat figure named Daryl.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I am very excited to see Brody King again. That man is very nice. Hopefully I can get a better picture with him this time.
Better. That was an amazing
It was
photo.
a very cute picture. Also, I blame Brody King for giving me COVID.
Why? Oh, that is when you got COVID, huh?
Yeah, right after wrestling is when I got COVID, and the only person I took my mask off to get a picture with was Brody King. Other than that, I did not take my mask off.
If you can blame Brody King for your COVID, I can still blame Tony Khan for mine.
100% Tony Khan's to blame for yours. 100%. So I'm going to tell Brody King and then we're going to fight, I'm sure.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll be like, Brody, you gave me fucking COVID. That's not very nice of you.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll just be like, what the fuck, crazy woman?
Oh, we get Swerve too.
That's right, we get Swerve. I don't even know what the name of this promotion is because all I saw was when you sent it to me, I saw Warhorse and I lost it.
It's Brain Slam?
Brain Slam. And it's, guess what, guys? It's in LA.
Shocking.
Shocking. And God only knows if they have fucking parking or not.
You know what? I didn't look that up yet. I will. Oh
Can I
my
tell
god.
you?
Yeah, go ahead.
You go
No,
first.
I was gonna say, I just hope it's not in downtown LA because I literally I will cry. I will
I'll
on
drive. If it's in
breakdown.
downtown LA, I'll drive.
Okay. I'm holding
That
you
way,
to that.
yeah, that's fine. Just don't make me show up an hour early.
God damn it.
There's
My
caveats.
weakness.
I fucking love that your anxiety is getting somewhere late and my anxiety is getting somewhere too early. Like, how the fuck do we function? It doesn't make sense.
It's just we're an odd pair, but it works.
We are an odd pair. So I went to my wax lady, my Orange County wax lady this weekend, and I was wearing my John Moxley fucking Kenny Omega electric barbed wire deathmatch shirt.
Mhm.
She's like, that's a sick shirt. I was like, it's wrestling. And she was like, what? I was like embarrassed and excited at the same time.
I get that way a lot.
I was like, it's a wrestling shirt. And she was like, well, that's pretty sick. And she's like, so do you like go to shows? I was like, yeah, there's indie shows. And then I hate that we ended up talking about Matthew Justice.
Oh god, well, I mean, hey, it flows with today's episode. So
it does flow with today's episode. So we talked about Justice and I showed her his Instagram, and I think she might go to the September show.
Hell yeah. I mean, whatever we need to do to get ladies into wrestling.
Yeah, seriously, like, I don't give a shit if you're coming for the men. Like, you're gonna be stoked once you get there. And I was like, listen, if you've never gone to live wrestling, you have to go once. I suggest you go to the indies because that's where the action is and you're close and you're gonna enjoy it. I'm like, they have beer, they have tacos, and men running around in very small outfits.
And ample parking.
And parking. So I told her, I was like, it's in LA. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, this place has a parking structure. And she was like, fuck, I'm in. And I was like, tickets are like $25. There's free parking right in front of the venue. Like, it's solid. And she was like, I'm totally going to check this out. So I hope I see my pink-haired wax lady there because that would be adorable.
That'd be amazing.
And then we would both have to get a picture with Matthew Justice together because that would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, Matthew Justice. Okay.
Speaking of Matthew Justice, his partner,
everyone's favorite member of Second Gear Crew,
legitimately favorite member of all time. Of all time, fucking Mance Warner.
Okay, Mance Warner versus Jon Moxley is what we're going to talk about today.
Yes.
It was on Rampage last week,
which I'm still blown away that Mance Warner got a Rampage spot.
I want to say that had a little bit of a meltdown.
Oh no.
And I'm not watching AEW anymore right now.
Oh no.
So
what happened?
I did break my promise that I was not going to watch AEW, and I did watch this match, but I only watched for Mance because, of course,
because it's Mance Warner.
The reason I'm not watching AEW right now.
Okay. Oh no.
Tell me.
Uh-oh.
Why they keep letting Orange Cassidy lose.
Oh. Again,
I'm just question. Yeah, just a question.
They're turning him into a jobber.
I think that he is beyond talented.
He is. Have you seen Fire Ant, guys?
Seriously. Yeah. Orange did not win against fucking Jay Lethal.
What? They let Lethal win?
They let Jay Lethal win. And I am so over it. I'm so over them, you know, building him up and then immediately letting it fall. And then everyone's always like, when I freak out and go off about this shit, people are like, it's like he's still over. Yeah, I understand he's still over, but this is bullshit. Like, this is absolute bullshit. They don't book him correctly at all.
They really don't. Also,
or
guys,
best friends, but for that matter.
Oh god, don't get us started on best friends. Ashley put her glasses on, so she's super serious right now.
I'm extremely serious.
Just so you guys know, she's very serious.
I was upset that I missed Hangman in that little tiny tank top.
Dude, there were so many people reposting that outfit. I was dying laughing. Like, so funny.
Yeah.
He's just not it.
I know. He just doesn't tick any boxes for you.
I'm telling you, and he's a nice looking man. He's nice to look at, but it just doesn't make it move at all.
He used to be a teacher.
Oh. That just makes me hate him a little bit.
I know, right? Because he probably would have bossed you around.
Yeah.
And then
my kind of cowboy's a Mance Warner kind of cowboy.
I got a wrestling cowboy boots. That's truly it.
My God.
I then went on to say that I hope Mance breaks every chair in that arena.
He broke one. He fucking broke one, and I was like, Mance, you broke one of the chairs.
Tony Khan's gonna come after you, Mance. Like,
oh my God, it was so. Oh man.
And then also people were pissed off that they're like, "Who's Mance Warner? Who's Mance Warner?"
How dare you?
I'm asking you to watch the product, please. He had a wonderful promo on. Yeah, it was dark. It's fine if you are such a diehard AEW fan and you don't know who these people are. They had it on dark. They played his promo several times. It was an amazing promo. And people continue to be like, I don't know who Mance Warner is. Who's this guy? He's just going to challenge him for the fucking eliminator. Random ass people don't come on wrestling all the time.
Not only that, it takes 2 seconds of Googling to do some research. And listen, guys, I'm lazy as fuck.
There was this guy on TikTok that went off and was like, I work 40 to 50 hours a week. I have a wife and kids, and I can't be asked to watch all this independent wrestling. And I was like,
oh my God,
sir,
you could not pay me to watch WWE and AEW right now. It doesn't happen. I don't watch. I don't. I have no give a fuck. I hate saying this. I have no give a fuck for WWE or AEW. It is solely indies, and I'm an ass clown, and it's solely indies that I can go to the show too.
Yeah.
Because I'm a terrible human.
No, you're not a terrible human. It's just,
this is what I can
live
do.
Wrestling.
I do love live wrestling, and I love my indie wrestling. There's just a whole ass vibe.
Yeah. So anyway,
better.
I loved this match. I thought it was great.
So listen, I haven't gotten a ton of Mance Warner because by the time I started to GCW, he was injured.
That's right. He had
So
just
like,
broken his foot.
yeah, so Mance legit just came back for me. Like I had seen him and I was just like, I love this man. This is my man. This is the one for me. This fucking man with this accent and the cowboy boots and the American flag hanky around his neck. This is it. And then he got injured.
He also has cats.
He also has cats. Mance Warner is such a fucking dreamboat.
He's everything. He's just
Here's
he's
why.
the whole package.
Here's why. Like, dudes are gonna get so confused. They're gonna be like, Mance fucking Warner is what does it for Amanda. Yeah, here's why. He's a normal ass dude.
Can I tell you though, me and Amanda have very different types, and you can tell this by
we do.
You know, our podcast, which
yes,
we've gone into depth on who we find
the
attractive.
The 10-10 wood bangs are out of fucking control.
Very few times do we have the same 10 out of 10.
What is it like? Alex Shelley, Mance Warner, Rob shit.
Pretty much. I think that's about it.
Everybody else.
Oh, and Allie. Like we of course love Allie. But
of course.
But yeah, Mance Warner is it for both of us. And that's because he's just a sweet boy.
We love a sweet man. Love a sweet man. I am not into dickheads. You want to fuck around with me? I am just gonna walk away. I want a sweet man at this point in my listen. I'm 35. I've run the gambit of dudes and they suck. So it doesn't take much. You just be nice to me and you've got an in.
Yeah.
Also, Mance is a goofball.
Total goofball. Silly boy.
Silly boy. And let me tell you, men out there, a silly, goofy man, I will take over like a smoking hot bod any day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any day. You gotta be goofy. Be goofy. Yeah. Oh, Mance. So Mance.
And a great voice. I was gonna say you have to have a great voice. And Mance
is the full package. His fucking accent. What even is it? What even is Mance Warner's voice? I just want that man to call and talk to me.
I posted on Twitter I could listen to Mance read the phone book and I would be enthralled.
Riveting. You could read me the goddamn Jack in the Box menu and I'd be so stoked.
Yeah. I'd fall asleep to it every night.
100%. I'm just gonna put Mance Warner promos on and just fucking live my best life.
Yeah, absolutely. So we knew that this
talk about wrestling.
Yeah, I guess so. We knew this match. I figured this match was going to be a little bit bloody.
I am actually surprised at the lack of blood. In this match. I think this is like the one time I haven't seen Jon Moxley bleed all over himself.
Seriously.
That was like his thing for a minute. This time Warner took the fucking hit. Warner was bleeding pretty bad.
Yeah, he had a nice little banger on his head. But yeah, so from the jump, they just come out guns a-blazing.
We're mad.
Big mad.
I feel like, sorry, I'm going to reposition because I was trying to lay down. It was not working.
You have to stand up and be passionate about Mance Warner.
Hold on, we're going to talk about Mance. I need to sit up for this. Some of it also is like Jon Moxley seems to get so much like crazier when he fights indie people.
Yeah, I think like something in him, just like his brain just like flips that switch. He's like, oh, I can be rough. So yeah, brawl started on the floor and around the ringside. Lots of chops, which we love.
We love chops.
Then Mance drops Moxley on his crotch on the barricade.
Dude, the most ridiculous. There were some moves where I was like, what are we doing? This one was one of them. I was like, okay, we're going to pick Moxley up. Fine. Awesome. Fantastic. Slam his nuts on the barricade.
Yeah.
Like, Glad we got one kid out of Moxley because now he's not having any more.
My name is Joanne. This is my father.
I know what's happening with my body. I won't be able to take care of myself.
When the time comes to get more support for your parents, CARE can help you find qualified caregivers nearby.
What would help me is if there could be somebody there that could check in on you.
I realize I have to do it.
The best decisions are made with CARE. Find help for your mom or dad at care.com.
That's really sad. They go back in the ring. We get a nice little drop kick from Moxley on Mance's leg.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a lot of figure fours in this, which is not
He
a move
did.
that like Moxley really, I didn't think he really does, but you know, the Combat Club is getting crazy. So
We're getting more technical.
we are. He's not stealing. He's borrowing moves from his counterparts.
His companions. The best, I mean, we already discussed it, but the best part was Moxley grabs a chair, hits Mance in the face with it,
Mm-hmm.
and then sits it down and drops Mance over it, and Mance fully, completely broke the chair.
Yeah. So
Smooshed.
just chalk that up to another one that Mance has broken.
Add it to the tab. Add it to the tab, guys. Huh?
Just thinking about that clip again.
Oh my god, that fucking clip is so. I'm gonna reshare it. It's so good. It has to be shared more than once.
You also please need to reshare. I have a couple pictures that I posted on Twitter,
Oh, okay.
and one is forehead touching. So
Ooh, forehead touching.
needs to happen.
Needs to just kiss.
Do it for me.
I'm gonna make bumper stickers that say Effie would go instead of Eddie would go, because if we told Effie to kiss, he'd do it. It's terrible. Terrible marketing. but I'm for it.
Gnarly DDT on the stairs.
There was a gnarly DDT on the stairs. There was, you know what? There was also like really great punches. There was good movement. We were in the ring. We were out of the ring. We were doing all kinds of shit. There was chops. Like, we had really good movement in this one. And it just it fucking kills me that Mance wrestles in cowboy boots.
It's my favorite thing. And this is gonna like be so fucking Freudian or however you want to say it. Like weirdly reminds me of my dad.
No, absolutely, because your dad was this kind of man.
My dad like literally wore cowboy boots to work in the dirt because he was like construction guy. He wore jeans that he would like iron.
Yeah. Oh my god, your dad's like super starched jeans.
Oh my god. So it just like it just gives me a little bit of that like
Oh my god.
my dad.
There is some like fucking dad nostalgia coming out of Mance Warner for sure.
Absolutely. It makes it better though.
It does make it better. It just adds like a layer of familiarity.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting weird. So I feel like we have to
this is too
out.
much. This is too much.
Segue out.
Anyway,
Back
I just
to
feel like
actual wrestling.
I just feel like Mance would be someone who would protect you if you needed it.
Yeah, totally. Mance is not letting anything bad happen. I do have one bone to pick with Mance.
Oh yes, and this is a running thing. So
this is a running thing.
Listen
I
up.
don't know why Mance Warner will not stick around after wrestling, but he needs to knock it off. I get it, you're busy, you have flights, but like, I just need one picture with Mance Warner and I will live happily ever after. You know what it is? I just really want to hear him say my name. Just that's it. Simple girl.
Cameo. We should find out if he has a cameo.
We should find out if he has a cameo. Oh my god, that would be the best anniversary present. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Since that's coming up.
Mance also had a pretty nasty spine buster on
Dude.
Mox.
Mance was fucking up Mox's leg too.
Okay, Mox did bleed a tiny bit.
He bled a smidge, but like for Mox, this was little to no blood. This was like, 'tis but a scratch blood.
That's true. That's true.
Because like I've done Sunday Bloody Sunday fucking pictures of Mox where it's just like his whole face is red.
Crimson masked the whole way.
100%. So this was very little.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mance did his signature eye poke. I was very excited.
Loved
that
it. Loved it.
But that came in. We didn't miss a beat. So good.
Loved it. The best.
And it just goes to show that like you can still keep all of the things that are you and make it to fucking Rampage and still do it and have a blast.
That's and a lot of people are like, well, why is Mance why is Mance there? Like, is he signed? Is he not signed? Doesn't matter either way.
It doesn't. I don't care.
Do we not remember when Warhorse just randomly showed up and fought Cody?
Yeah, come on, guys.
So
Willow's fought against Jade.
Yeah, and I don't believe is she technically signed yet? I'm not sure.
I don't think she is.
But yeah, there's a lot of people who
Allie was on AEW. Like there's a ton who have been on AEW.
Yeah, people just need to chill.
Thrash has been on AEW.
Moxley does win.
Oh, yes.
He does go on to face Chris Jericho at Quake at the Lake, which I hate. I hate that name so much.
That could have been focus grouped.
I can't.
Also, I'm done with Chris Jericho. I'm done.
The Wizard, you mean?
Fucking stop. Oh, I know you guys have heard this rant before, but white men in America, please stop calling yourself wizards. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, the wrestling was great for me. It was what I wanted and needed. I am very tired. Work has not gotten under control. I'm still trying to like maneuver around this new job. So this fucking 10-minute, 26-second match was exactly what I wanted.
Also, like, let's be fair. If you listen to us, you're more than likely aware of stuff that's happened over the last week on Twitter. Not like wrestling Twitter's been on fire once again. We always say this, but
yes.
I just didn't like. I don't. Okay, I'll get into it a tiny bit. There was a promotion, brand new eFed, whatever you want to call it. Came out, was supposed to be all trans, non-binary wrestlers going up against each other. It was like it was called I don't even want to say the name, but anyway, if you know the story, you know the story. It basically shit went down. People were not getting paid, other stuff. And yeah, it was just a fucking fire pit. And so if we want to talk about Mox and Mance Warner and have some joy, I feel like
we're allowed.
Yeah,
we're allowed. It's our podcast. We choose what we want to talk about. And this week it's Mance Warner.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't even talk about like the Vince McMahon stuff when it came out. You can tell like we just try to keep this little space of ours very happy.
Positive.
Yeah. And
also, I could give a fuck about Vince McMahon.
I know, but it was kind of a thing.
And I don't believe he's going to retire. I think that's why I didn't even mention it, because I was like, I don't believe it.
Well, he already did.
I don't believe it.
And now Triple H is taking over.
Which is interesting.
According to people, Raw and SmackDown have been a lot better. So,
I mean, Triple H ran the NXT that I liked.
And he's bringing back everybody that people love. Like your boy Dexter Lumis is back.
I saw, and then Karrion Kross just got called back up.
Meh.
Which meh. But
and Dakota Kai.
I hate her.
Oh yeah, you don't like her, huh?
I do not like her. That's okay. I'm interested to see where Rhea Ripley goes, because I've kind of hated, like, I'm not watching any, I'm just kind of checking out little clips here and there, but I hate. Did you hear the random geese?
No, I have a cat screaming at my door.
Oh, well, I have random geese flying by. Interesting. Life's weird, guys. Yeah, hopefully with Triple H at the helm, like everything just kind of gets better with that whole promotion. Until then, I've got the indies to satisfy my needs.
Yeah, and I've been like when we were watching DDT, that's kind of been my go-to lately. It's just
DDT is
comfortable.
fun.
It's happy.
Yeah. Listen, life is crazy right now. We're gonna watch minimal wrestling and then we're gonna make it the stuff we want to see.
Yeah.
So
And
more Mance Warner, please.
yeah, and we'll be, we'll be always be here to talk about fun indie stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll talk about serious shit eventually when we have time.
But just not when our brains are broken. Thanks.
Never.
Yeah.
Wish-
10 out of 10 Mance Warner.
Wow, even with Moxley around?
Yeah.
Or would you 10 out of 10 both? I think, oh my, dare I say, I may not have to just 10-10 Mance Warner. I may have to fuck, marry, kill Mance Warner.
All three.
All three. All three.
Kill.
This is an FMK kind of situation.
Wow.
He keeps evading me, which is why he's getting killed. No, I'm kidding. I
gotcha.
won't. That sounds
Gotcha.
terrible. The 100% that's not the case. It's strictly a 10 out of 10. I just want to watch him break chairs and have him say my name once.
Yeah, we'll see if we can make that happen.
Let's go, Cameo. Give it to me.
Yeah, we're willing to give you money, Mance Warner.
I will pay you to say my name. Cameo is so fucking ridiculous for that shit alone.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Love it.
I think that's it.
I mean, that's it. We're going to the fucking Sunday show, which will be fucking. I'm so excited for the Sunday show. We definitely need to eat before we go because I will not have time to stop on the way home.
Oh yeah, because
For me, it's a school night.
I get to do what I want.
I'm jealous.
Oh no, I'm off on that Monday. Oh my god, I was gonna say I still have to like log into work, but I don't.
Jealous. I think I even asked you like, oh, is it Labor Day or something?
Yeah, it's August.
That's not until September, but okay. It's terrible.
Yeah. No, I'm going on a mini vacation.
Nice. I'm jealous. Maybe I'll get one of those soon.
A staycation, if you will.
I want a staycation at a hotel with a big bathtub.
Ooh.
So that I can
hard to find.
They are hard to find. Like I just want a lush bath bomb and a big bathtub. That's all I want.
With jets.
For one night. One night. That's all I want. Just let me stay at a hotel, please.
Yeah.
I think when I get paid in September, I'm going to do that in October. Just go get a hotel for the weekend.
Nice.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Yep.
Watch this match. You can find it. It's around.
Ashley found it in 2 seconds. We were like, what are we going to talk about? And then I was like, what if we did the Mance Warner Moxley match? 5 seconds later, Ashley had a link for me to watch. So it's not hard. And support your local wrestler, Mance Warner.
Yeah. Even though he's not our local wrestler.
He's not our local wrestler, but I'm still going to call him that.
GCW is kind of becoming our local. So
yeah, 100%. That's the fucking homies right there is GCW.
Yeah.
VXS is a close second for me.
That was super fun. Apparently there's another and we love Prestige.
Yes.
But
yes.
There's another company that runs out of Pomona.
What?
That I just discovered.
Shut your front door.
They have I think it's on the 13th. When's the 13th?
Is that like a fucking Monday?
No.
August 13th?
It's this Saturday. They had
so we could really wrestle weekend out if we want.
No, we're not gonna wrestle weekend out. I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Well then. Yeah. So if you go to the thing on Sunday with Warhorse and Brody King and Swerve and all that, say hi.
Yeah,
as always, say hi. That's really all I've got. I'm hungry. I need to eat something.
Yeah. Bear with us. A couple more weeks. We'll be back to somewhat normal, maybe, if Amanda doesn't get overtaken by children.
Oh my God. I'm scared. But
fun.
I have to say, so I've had a contact with some of the elementary school kids so far, and all they do is stare at my tattoos. They're too afraid to actually talk to me, so this might work in my favor.
Hell yeah.
However, the teachers are not nearly as afraid of me as they should be.
Ooh, I'm getting another tattoo as well.
Oh my God. I need a tattoo.
She's gonna be a tattooed gal.
I'm so for this. This has been like decades in the making. I am so for this.
A 2 in 2 months. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God. Yeah. What the fuck? Who is this Ashley? Can we finally get best friend tattoos now?
Yeah.
I'll put your name on my body.
Don't do that. That's a curse.
Yours is the only name I would ever put on my body.
Oh, that's quite an honor.
It is. It's because I love you so much. You don't have to do it back. It's fine. I'm gonna put Ashley secretly somewhere.
How don't you fucking dare. Okay. Anyway, that's it for us this week.
Okay, so we have merch available still at what is it, Ashley?
How to talk to your friend about wrestling.bigcartel.com.
That's right. You can follow the Twitter because I'm gonna repost our favorite Mance Warner video. The Twitter is
HTTWPod.
And then there's the good old Instagrams, which I am the most active on. So legitimately, if you want to chat wrestling, that's the place to do it. Instagram is
How to Talk Wrestling Pod.
And that's all for today. Stay hydrated, be nice, watch a Mance Warner promo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat now. Bye.
This has been a Count Out Podcast.
You're right! There's buried treasure here! How did you know?
There always be treasure in the independent waters, matey.
Why don't more people come here for their hunt for treasure, Captain?
It'd be a hard one to find, but if you want to make it easier to find, tune into Independent Waters on the Count Out Network.
Every Wednesday with your hosts, me, Zach Batista.
And me, Mikey Manfredi.
As we take you through the independent wrestling scene and find the treasure buried beneath the surface.
Whether you're new to indie wrestling or have been watching for years, this show is for you.
That's Independent Waters every Wednesday on the Count Out Network.
See you there, landlubbers.